Hey, it's Deirdre and John from Vegan Delight. And tonight we actually just went out for a big sushi dinner. So it's Sunday night. We filled up on lots of rice and vegetables. It was really good. We actually were out with another couple, so that was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an issue. I want to know how many people out there sleep with a fan on. I, in my house, like to be cool when I'm sleeping. I like to be cold under the covers. But I don't want to be like windblown. Him likes to be
I like
freezing
to be
cold.
blown. I like to be blown.
He likes to be blown at night. So last night we're sleeping and the house is cold. Like, what did we keep it set at? 71?
Yeah, 72, I think.
Yeah, so it's pretty cold. And, we've got our sheet and our quilt on, and he's got the fan blowing. So I don't know why last night he was being very nice to me, but he actually turned the fan down a notch, which was good. But how did you sleep?
I slept good. I like it to be like freezing. Like it's absolutely like an ice box, you know? But this is my story. Here's my little story I like to tell about marriage. This is what happens when you get married. You know, so all day you spend all day wanting to watch a TV show. You've been like, "Oh, I can't wait to get home and watch this TV show, whatever it is, whatever you want to watch." So finally you crawl into bed, with your wife, you turn the TV on and you start to watch your show. Then the wife looks over at you and says, "You know what? I want to go to sleep. Can you turn the TV off?" And you're like, "Well, I'm going to go downstairs and watch the show." Then your wife rolls over, looks at you and goes, "You're going to go downstairs?" And at that point where you shut the TV off, you're laying in bed and you're just thinking to yourself, "I'm never going to make the simplest decision on my own for the rest of my life." And that's what, and I think what happens is a lot of people get married and they that hits them, that like, I can't even watch my goddamn TV show without having a friggin' problem here. And I think, like, to get through that with the other person is hard to do. It's like, like it starts off with the TV show, and then it's like, where are you going to put your laundry, and you're like checking in with this person before you're doing anything pretty much, and you feel like you're not your own person anymore. And I think it takes a while to get through that and work with your spouse to try and open up the lines of communication. I think that's the most important.
Put the toilet seat down.
Yeah, most important thing about marriage. And like, so what we try and do with us is we have a scale.
The scale works really good.
So simple one is, there's a race coming up. There's a cycling race I want to do on the same day, and she wants to do a 10K race. And
Well, no, we both have, so there's 2 days, and on each day there's a run I want to do, and there's a bike he wants to do.
yeah.
So,
So like, what is, so we go, just to make it simple. It's how important is this race to you? She's like, "It's a 10. I've been looking forward to is Young Street 10K." That's a 10. So she's like, "It's a 10 out of 10." Right? The race I want to do is not that, I want to do it, but it's not a 10 out of 10. So, and another good example would be,
the camera for the bike.
yeah, or I want to put the kids into this class or something, and how important is it to you? Is it a 6? Is it a 7? Is it a 10? Okay, it's a 10, then we got to take it serious, that kind of thing.
Yeah, usually when it's a 10, we pretty much just do it.
Yeah.
But we be very honest about like what level it is. Like I don't just say it's a 10 if it's not, like,
Yeah,
and
and
vice
we
versa.
find it's very rare that we both end up with 10s. Like,
Yeah.
that we both, and what it's really doing for us is really helping us understand how important it is to the other person. And we found that we've never had a position where we've been 100% 10s on either end of the
Yeah.
where one person says this is a 10 for me, and, oh, I disagree, or I can't do that, and it's a 10 for me as well. One of us always kind of,
One will be like maybe an 8, and then they're like, okay,
yeah.
you win.
I don't know if I'm coming up with good analogies of what it is, or you know, something like that, or we
Yeah.
need to buy something or whatever, right? So
But yeah, that works really, really well for us. So the fan being on level 3, is that a 10 for you? No.
it depends on the night. Depends on how hot I am. I like the fan on every night, and I like it blowing on me, and I like to be freezing. I kind of picture it like the colder I am, the faster I'm gonna go to sleep, and the deeper the sleep is gonna be. I'm like you're like I'm freezing myself into a deep sleep. It's like
But it is true.
cryogenesis.
They say your best sleeps are in a cold room. So I do like it cold too, but just the fan needs to be on like level 2, not
Yeah.
3.
I sleep with earplugs every night, which I find helps helps the sleep better. And what I actually heard is you can take that to the next level. You do the earplugs, do a mask, and a little cap, like a night cap. I guess that's why where it comes from. Years ago they used to sleep with caps on because it's supposed to it it's supposed to help the sleep. So I actually got it from this runner's YouTube channel. This guy's a competitive runner. He's like a 220 marathoner, and the guy gets 10 hours of sleep every night. Imagine, But he got into ultra running, so ultra marathons, and I think they'll run like a 100-mile race or something. It's like a 24-hour run,
Yeah.
and so to train that much, he's running like over 40 kilometers a day, and what he does, he says the most important thing to him is his sleep, and he gets 10 hours a night, 10 hours of friggin' sleep a night.
Yeah.
And how he does it is by wearing the cap, the mask, and
Earplugs.
and the earplugs. So I'm only at earplug level. One day I'll get to the
He
cap.
keeps asking me about the masks though.
Yeah, I think the mask would be good, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. They sell them at Shoppers.
I
Or something.
sometimes put my Lululemon band across my eyes.
So we haven't got ourselves to get the mask yet, but maybe one day.
One day. All right. So, what is your thing with sleeping? How do you guys fall asleep? Let us know.
Yeah.
And do you think John should have the fan on level 2 or level 3? Okay, so if you guys like this video, press the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video.